AVC Sports and Cable Channel 2 proudly present Cambridge High School Boys Basketball. Cambridge High School Boys Basketball on Channel 2 is presented by IGA, Cambridge Savings Bank, Southeastern Ohio Regional Medical Center, Cobles Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Scott Bennett Real Estate, Bundy Law Funeral Home, and Cambridge Physical Therapy Center. Now let's go to the game.
And we're back at Cambridge High School. Bill Kassler and Bill Kogel with you here. Courtside, Bill, St. Clairsville comes into tonight's game 3-7, but this is a part of the year when you don't want to take anyone too lightly, particularly the Red Devils.
No, you know, Bill, a lot of the games that they've lost this year, they've been in it in the fourth quarter and lost the lead, so it's something the Bobcats are really going to have to be prepared for tonight. You know, they can't let down at any point in the season because, you know, when people come into here and play, they want to do well, and they want to go home and say they beat Bobcats here in their own stadium. So,
talked to both Coach Clifford and Coach Ford before the game. They both agree St. Clairsville has to spread the floor and they have to be successful with their perimeter shooting tonight. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. I tell you what, they live and die by the three, and you know, we saw the reserve game tonight. They hit the threes early on and stayed in the ball game, but you know, I think in all reality, we're going to have to do pretty much the same thing we did against Dover. We're going to have to contest those outside shots, not let them have anything real easy or free. And because, you know, if we do that, if we give them some open looks, just like we did against Dover, they're going to knock them down.
Bobcats come in here 9-1. Of course, they've got their ECOL schedule to look forward to. Now, do you think there's any chance of a letdown tonight against the Red Devils?
No, I think, you know, we had the freshmen played earlier, and they won 60-39, and then the JVs just now finishing their game with a 63-37 victory. So, you know, I think the varsity's going to want to continue it and roll one out tonight so we can come out of here with a three-peat. So I think that's going to be a big motivating factor for them tonight.
We'll see if the Bobcats can play the trifecta. We'll be back with more from Cambridge High School right after this. Welcome back to Cambridge High School. Bill Kassler and Bill Kogel here. We're about ready for the presentation of the game ball, and tonight's presenter, Bill Kogel.
Is Southeastern Med Sports Department, and presenters out there right now are Dr. Dennis Davis, who's the team physician, along with Josh Knott, who is the team trainer, and I believe Tom Caldwell, who was supposed to be out there as well, who is the director of the rehabilitation services, I guess is his correct title. And we'd like to thank Southeast Med Sports Department for, I think this is the second one this year they've done, so great job on their behalf.
Well, they're great supporters of Cambridge athletics. We really appreciate them. And of course, the game ball program keeps the varsity, the junior varsity, the freshman team, and the 7th and 8th grade teams supplied with basketballs. It's a great program. And I think, Bill, that there's a lot of programs that can look at this and they can help themselves by doing something like this.
Yeah, you know, it is a good deal. We've been kind of touting it all year long, and it's just a nice thing to, you know, keep things a little bit fresh in the program. And, you know, if you've ever practiced with an old ball and a worn ball, then, you know, you come into a game situation and you have a, you know,
a nice new basketball.
Yeah, a nice new basketball. Sometimes the thing slips right through your hands, and it's just kind of nice having that type of a, you know, the game type situation really at practice every day. It just kind of adds to that.
Plus, I think it gives the community a chance to be involved, and I like that as well.
Yeah, that's for sure. You know, it's just a great kind of thing to, you know, just basically, like you say, it's fun if you're part of this community to be a part of this basketball program in any way you can possibly do it. You know, whether you're just in the stands making noise every game, and, you know, we always have had the greatest fan base in probably the ECOL, and this is really one of the toughest places to come in and play. And, you know, there's programs out of the Columbus area that they love to bring their teams in here so they can see how it is. And
tournament atmosphere, basically.
Oh, absolutely, all the time, all the time.
Yeah, this is something special. A lot of people around here, I don't know if we take it for granted, but we just think this is the way it is at other high schools. And no, this is not. This is an exceptional program, and we're really quite lucky to have something like this here.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's just a fun thing to do. So, onward and upward with this boys program every year.
All right, Bobcats come in here tonight at 9-1. Bill Kogel having a great year so far. The single loss, the New Philly, mars their record. The only ECOL loss as well. Now, of course, the Quakers, they'll be coming back down here, so we've got quite a few games to look forward to here in the future.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of fun. The competition's pretty stiff in the ECOL all the way around, and we're going to be looking at New Philly coming down here next Friday night, and that's the boys' next game. So, I'm sure that they're going to be ready for them. New Philly's kind of struggled a little bit since they played us, and we have to remember too, we didn't have Levi Larson in the lineup at the time. And Levi makes a big difference on our inside game. Gives us one more weapon in there. And although Brandon Durbin did a great job filling in for him, if you have a Brandon Durbin who can spell a Tyler Felt and a Levi Larson in a ball game, it just keeps the pressure on the inside game on the defense of the other team. And I'd say it makes a big difference, and it's nice to have all three of those guys available to play and playing as well as they are, really.
Looking down the road a little bit, we've got Columbus Independence coming in on Saturday. That should be an interesting game. Look at their record. I think they're in second place right now in the North Division of the Columbus City League. So that'll be a pretty good game. They're very athletic.
Yeah, that we'll proceed that game with the game against Indian Valley the following Friday, and it's going to be an interesting weekend of basketball because Indian Valley always is going to be an away game, so it's going to be interesting to see how the Bobcats do. It'll be, like you said, a tournament atmosphere, a tournament type thing, because they haven't really played back-to-back games in quite a while, and they're going to be playing Friday night, and then the following Friday and Saturday. Friday on the road at Indian Valley, and then coming down here and playing a good Columbus Independence team. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You got a lot of good basketball coming up here, Bill.
Right after that, too, back at home again. We've got two ECOL games the very next week, Claymont and Meadowbrook. So it doesn't stop there, does it?
Yeah, that's for sure. And then, then we go away for a couple games, two tough games on the road. Coshocton always a tough place to play. And then Dover, which is, we know what that's going to be like. And then we look at another great Columbus team out of the City League, Columbus Mifflin.
I think they're in fourth place in the Southern Division. That puts them middle of the pack. But again, you bring somebody out of the Columbus City League, they're going to be very athletic, probably a very strong basketball team.
Yeah, and you know what that does for us, Bill? It gives us the opportunity to look at a couple teams that, we're going to see them toward the end of the season. And they're going to be the type of teams that if we make it to the region in Athens, it's exactly the kind of talent that we're going to be facing. So, that's a good thing for us. That's going to show these guys where they're at and where they need to go in order to be prepared for the end of the season in the tournaments. Because our hope is, and always has been, get to Athens, and from whatever happens from that point on is gravy. So, let's hope for, not just the meat and potatoes this year, let's hope for a little gravy.
Talked about the St. Clairsville Red Devils a little bit in depth there. A couple of players you might want to look for tonight. Eric Gay, number 5, the leading scorer for the Red Devils, comes in about 16 points a game. And Sam Crowley, number 34, big 6'3" senior, he comes in about 14 points per game. So those are two players you're going to want to look for. They've also got a sophomore who's very promising, 6'2", A.J. Tradosky, and I'll be tripping over that name all night long, so you can look forward to that. And their point guard, Andrew Mertz, as well. So the Red Devils team always comes in well coached. Coach Clifford does an excellent job. They're kind of up and down. St. Clairsville a little bit more known for their football, but Coach Clifford working on the program, and I think he's doing a fine job.
Yeah, Coach Clifford really comes from a basketball family. He's got a couple sons that have played. He had one that played in the reserve game tonight, in the freshman game tonight. He's got another one, I think, coming up yet, if I'm not mistaken. But he's had some very talented young men come out of his family, and he just has worked hard to keep the basketball program alive and well down there. Very good coach, very nice person, real easy to talk to, just a great guy.
I promised him if they upset the Bobcats tonight that we'd get him on television for an interview after the game. And he said, I really hope to see you later on.
Yeah, Coach Clifford's a good guy. I also like to say it's a good thing tonight to see former assistant and JV coach Bobby Vincenzo sitting on the bench tonight.
Great personal friend of yours, I understand, as well.
Yeah, Bobby's his family has a construction business, and we've done some work with him, and just a nice family, good people. His dad's mayor of the city of St. Clairsville, by the way.
Ready for the introduction of the starting lineup. There's number 3, Andrew Mertz, the point guard. Number 5, Eric Gay, the leading scorer. Number 14, that's A.J. Twardowski, the sophomore. Number 20, that is Chris Tomlin. And number 34, Sam Crowley, rounds out the starting lineup for the Red Devils. I just prefer to let him do that. Patrick Byrne, sophomore, comes in averaging 5.7 points per game. Number 22, Evan McCartney, comes in at 1.7 points per game. Second on the team in assists with 18 assists. Number 33, Levi Larison, averaging 13 points per game. Tyler Felt comes in 12.2 points per game. And Brandon Todd, the point guard, at 22.3 points per game, rounds out the starting lineup for the Bobcats. All right, we've got a special treat tonight, singing our national anthem, Guernsey County's own Jack Marlin.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, not only is Jack Guernsey County's own right now, but he is originally from the St. Clairsville area.
Ah. I'll tell you what, Jack's got a good set of pipes here.
The hell. Yeah, Jack's about as close to a professional. Of course, he is, I guess, a professional singer and does a wonderful job. Yeah. Jack's just a little nervous.
Been there before.
Got in front of the hometown crowd here. Jack will take it well.
I'm telling you right now.
Hey, tonight's officials for the ball game are Kerry Langdorf, Jim Hood, and Bob Montgomery.
Do we have a practice player of the week?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
The Wally's Pizza practice player of the week is Ben Fowler this week. So congratulations to Ben.
Ben, I've watched him in the JV games. Does a great job. He's the point guard for the JV, and only a sophomore. So I think we can look forward to seeing him the next couple of years in a varsity uniform.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Ben's a hustler. Smart kid. You know, I was standing in the third quarter next to Jim Neff, who's the freshman coach and had these guys last year, had reserves last year as a freshman. And, you know, at one point, Doug Lanzer came out and blocked a shot. Ben was already 3 or 4 steps down the floor before Doug ever put his hand on the ball. So, just an intelligent young man, honor student, just doing a great job.
Ready for the opening tap. Tyler Felt and number 34, Sam Crowley, jumping for the Red Devils. Ball's up, controlled by the Red Devils. That's number 5, Eric Gay. Tips it over to the point guard, Andrew Mertz. 14, Twardowski. That's number 34, Crowley. Kicks it back out top of the key. That's Eric Gay. 14, Twardowski.
Bobcats haven't lost too many tips this year, Bill.
Yeah, number 34, Crowley at 6'3". Not too many guys can jump with Tyler Felt. Tomlin now with the basketball. Kicks it over to that's Twardowski on the outside. Only a sophomore, so we'll be seeing him for a couple more years.
I've got to see him the last few years. Kid's a good ball player.
Eric Gay now driving, kicks it back outside. Patience by the Red Devils. Mertz, the point guard. Pulls it down in the lane now, kicks it out. Twardowski. Crowley, the loop. Crowley well defended by Tyler Felt. Mertz, the three-point shot, up, and nothing but net. So the Red Devils show a lot of discipline here on their first possession, Bill Kogel.
Yeah, they're going to move the ball around the perimeter until they get a shot. And if they're anything like Coach Clifford's normal team, they're going to be a very disciplined ball club.
Mertz opens up the scoring. It's 3-0 St. Clairsville. Brandon Todd from the corner, and he evens the game just like that. 3-3, 6:29 left in the first.
Yep. Coach Ford asking them put the defensive pressure on right after that made shot. Get the pressure on them right off the bat. Don't let them get the ball up the floor easily.
Tomlin. That's Gay with the basketball now. Eric Gay. Crowley. Twardowski. I'll get it right yet. That's Eric Gay. Back outside Twardowski with the basketball. AJ works it back over to Eric Gay again. Red Devils working the ball smartly around the perimeter. Point guard Mertz. Twardowski.
It really is, Bill, about the only chance they have of winning this ball game is to be very patient.
And disciplined. Twardowski now kicks it back out. That's Crowley. The long three-pointer is good. Sam Crowley gives the Red Devils a 6-3 lead.
I think he likes that spot on the floor.
They are a perimeter shooting team, and they've hit their first two. McCartney now and Patrick Byrne play catch. Levi Larison with his first touch of the night now. Levi down low. Felt. Tyler kicks it back out to Larison. McCartney and Byrne once again. Tyler Felt. The shot from the foul line off the rim, no good. Rebound, Patrick Byrne. The reverse layup, no good. Byrne gets his own rebound now. Patrick picks up his dribble outside, now loses the ball. Mertz picks it up, straight ahead, Eric Gay, and McCartney picks up the foul, but I think it was a good foul.
Yeah, it was, he stopped it from making a bucket, and if you're going to foul, that's what you want to do. And Coach Ford's going to take a quick timeout here to try to discuss what he's wanting. So if you Pat Byrne did a good job down here at the other end of getting the ball, but he loses control of it, and then they come right down, and Evan goes up, tries to block the shot, but catches him with the body. Pat doing a good job down at the other end of getting his own rebound and putting it back up again. Went to get it again and did not control the ball.
I don't think Coach Ford called a timeout just because of that possession, though.
No, I think there were some things he didn't like that he was seeing. He wanted the Bobcats to put pressure on immediately after after a made shot, and they didn't really do a good job of that. And just a couple of other things I'm sure he's talking to him about.
Eric Gay, number 5, steps to the line for the Red Devils now. First shot's up, in and out.
Yeah, how many times do you see that, Bill? Good outside shooting team. Make a lot of three-pointers, but have trouble and struggle at the foul line.
Second shot by Gay is up and good. Well, you put the reverse hex on him that time. Here comes McCartney with the basketball for the Bobcats. Patrick Byrne in the corner. Larison from the baseline. Shots up, off the rim, no good. Rebound Byrne. And Patrick Byrne picking up some rebounds off the offensive glass, Bill Kogel.
Yeah, Pat doing a good job banging in there and getting the Bobcats a second look.
Twardowski, Mertz play catch out front now. That's Mertz, number 3 right there. There's number 20. That is Tomlin. Back to Mertz. Mertz drives in, kicks it back out to Tomlin now. In the corner, Crowley. Burns on him. Tredosky in the corner. That's Tomlin. Back to Tredosky and Eric Gay. Once again, Red Devils with excellent patience here.
Yeah, just done a great job of just continually moving the ball around, looking for that open shot, or looking for the opportunity maybe to get it into the hole.
Tomlin back over to Tredosky. Back to Mertz now. Mertz. Crowley. Mertz doesn't like what he sees, and he backs it out again. There's Tomlin. They reverse the ball quickly. Tredosky now. Brandon Todd out there.
The crowd looks a little travel there on Mertz, but no call by the officials.
Bobcats extending their defense and doing a nice job of it this time. Tredosky now in the corner. Drives in, kicks it back out. Tomlin. Crowley with a long shot off the rim. No good. Rebound, Patrick Byrne.
Pat Byrne hitting the boards good tonight. Good position by Pat that time.
McCartney now. Works it down to Larison. Levi on the baseline. Turning, shooting. Got that shot partially blocked. And number 34, Sam Crowley, up with the block. And not too many players can block Levi Larison's shot either, Bill.
Levi's not used to seeing too many people get up with it.
Eric Gay now with the basketball. St. Clairsville leads 7-5. Crowley gets it down low. Tredosky. Tredosky. Tomlin. Mertz now. Tomlin now.
Pretty much saw the same thing in the freshman and reserve games today. St. Clairsville trying to move the ball around. Oh, there's
nice job by Brandon Todd there. McCartney's got it. Works it up to Todd. Shots up. No good, but he's fouled.
Yeah, good job by Brandon Todd that time to poke the ball away, and he gets it to Evan McCartney, and then they ran the break really nicely. And as you can see here, Brandon goes up for the layup, makes a nice little move, and picks up the foul and almost drops the shot. A little disappointing for him.
First shot up by Todd, a little short.
Yeah, it's early in the ball game, and everybody's a little cold from the first one.
Second shot by the senior. Ball's up. And off the front of the rim, no good. Mertz picks it up for St. Clairsville.
Won't see that too often.
Tomlin now. Back over to Mertz. Tredosky. To Mertz. Tomlin. Back to Mertz. Bobcats have extended their defense a little, Bill.
Yeah, they have. And I tell you, Levi Larison's just poised to pick off one of those long passes across court.
But that's Crowley back there, and I'll tell you something right now. He can jump too.
Well, good defense that time by Brandon.
Mertz. Crowley now in the corner, gets it back out to Mertz. Oh, ball hits Crowley. He wasn't ready for the pass.
Yeah, I tell you, he made a really, Mertz made a nice pass down to him, and just Crowley looked away just as Mertz made the pass and turned over to the Bobcats.
McCartney to Byrne, back to Evan McCartney now down inside the lane. Brandon Todd brings it back out again. Works it out to Patrick Byrne. Byrne in the lane, loses his dribble. Ball's on the floor. Jump ball. Possession to the Bobcats this time.
Ryan Gunnion's going to check in the ball game for Pat.
Gunnion comes in, and he's kind of been the super sub this year, Bill.
Yeah, Gunnion's had some nice ball games here of late.
Averaging 7 points a game, so he contributes in the scoring column. There's Brandon Todd, long three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Tyler Felt. McCartney now.
Doing a great job on the offensive side of things.
Gunnion will shoot the three. That ball's a little short. Tipped up by Felt. Rebound by the Red Devils. That's Tredosky.
And Bobcats really doing a good job on the offensive side of the boards. That's the first rebound that the St. Clairsville Red Devils have been able to pick up.
Tredosky now tips it out. Tomlin can't control it, but Mertz does. Now Tomlin's got it. Gay works on the baseline. Ball's tipped out, but Tomlin comes up with it once again for the Devils.
Bobcats' intensity's picking up, not only extending it, but their intensity's picking up, Bill, and almost caused a couple turnovers there, and then finally caused the travel. that's just good defense by the Bobcats.
First couple possessions, they were certainly willing to let the Red Devils work the ball around the perimeter, but now a little bit more aggressive defense by the Cats.
Yeah, and
good call, Bill.
They're causing them to do some things that I don't think they really want to do.
I think that's one of the things that Coach Ford addressed in that timeout. You let these guys alone, they're going to hit some threes.
Yeah, exactly. That time, Bobcats doing a good job getting the ball inside. Levi Larison making a little bit of move, and gets fouled by number 3, Andrew Mertz, his first foul, and second on the team.
Shots up by Levi, in and out. Bobcats a little cold from the line tonight. Levi comes in, he's got an excellent free throw shooting percentage. I know he does.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the Bobcats as a whole are good free throw shooters.
Second shot by the seniors, good.
Yeah, Levi's shooting 78% on the season, and the team shoots 70 as a team, which is a pretty good team percentage.
Tomlin now back over to Mertz. 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Red Devils have a 7-6 lead. Mertz in the corner. Twardowski. Twardowski back out to Mertz. 13 seconds now. Mertz showing some patience. Under 10. Crowley. Gay. Crowley. The long three by Crowley. Well short of the basket. That's going to run out of bounds. That's it.
Yeah, good defense by the Bobcats that time. St. Clairsville trying to run it down to the last second shot, and they didn't give him a good look at all.
End of the first quarter. The score. St. Clairsville 7, Cambridge 6. We'll be back with more from Cambridge High School right after this. We're back at Cambridge High School. The St. Clairsville Red Devils have a 1-point lead after one period of play, 7-6. Here comes Andrew Mertz with the basketball.
Bobcats picked up the defensive intensity toward the end of that first quarter, so really kind of caused St. Clairsville to not really have a good look or really have any good opportunities. So let's see if they keep that up here in the second quarter.
Twardowski now in a little bit of trouble out near the half-court circle, gets it over to Tomlin. Mertz. Twardowski once again. Twardowski to Tomlin, back to Mertz. Red Devils very well coached. They know just what they want to do. Twardowski in the corner now. Cross-court pass, Crowley, long three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for, Tyler Felt's got it. Outlet pass to Levi Larison. Levi, the layup is up and no good. Gunyon comes down with a rebound for Cambridge. Brandon Todd will shoot the three, up, no good. Rebound, Tyler Felt. And the Bobcats doing the job on the offensive glass, Bill.
There's 6 rebounds so far, and 5 of those are offensive. So, yeah, they are doing a great job.
Gunyon will shoot the three, no good. Tip back out, McCartney's got it.
Well, good job by the Bobcats just keeping this thing going here.
Cold shooting, good rebounding, though.
Yeah, Bobcats have not shot well this evening, which is kind of uncharacteristic for them.
McCartney back to Gunyon now. Red Devils content to stay in that 3-2 zone. They extend it now just a little bit. Inside, Felt's got it. Nice pass.
Great look that time at Brian Gunyon. Moving the ball around the perimeter, left Tyler Felt wide open.
Now the Bobcats press. Twardowski now. He's in a little bit of trouble looking for some help, and he can't find it. Timeout, Coach Clifford. He wants to talk things over a little bit. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Yeah. Cambridge has their first lead of the night at 8-7, Bill.
Yeah, and I think Coach Clifford saw that the 10-second call was getting awfully close, and they didn't really have a way out of it, so he jumped up real quick, called the timeout, and gave them the opportunity to keep the ball. As you see here, Tyler Feltz, as they move the ball around the perimeter here, the St. Clairsville man will lead Tyler to come out, and it's just a good recognition pass that time by Brian Gunyon as the St. Clairsville guy came over a little bit late, and Tyler able to lay it right now. Good look that time by Brian Gunyon to notice that Tyler Felt was open. And, good job of moving the ball around the perimeter and causing the opening for him.
Red Devils are going to stick in that zone. Bobcats are going to have to start sticking some shots in.
Yeah, that's one of the things that the Cats have done successfully all year to open up and make a team play them man-to-man as they hit from the perimeter and cause them to get out of that zone.
Brandon Durbin's checked in now for Levi Larison. Tomlin with the basketball. Durbin's on him. Twardowski in the corner now. skip pass. Tomlin back to Mertz. Point guard handles the ball between the circles over to Chris Tomlin now. Tomlin's looking for some help. That's Crowley. Tomlin. Mertz. In the corner, Tredosky. Back out to Mertz. A lot of patience by the Red Devils. They're not going to quit this game that easily.
Well, I think the goal here is to try to get. Good try by Brian Kennedy. Try to get Tredosky open.
Tipped away by Brandon Todd. Mertz goes back and picks it up for St. Clairsville now. Tomlin loses the basketball. Tipped away by Tyler Felt.
Good job by Tyler Felt that time. I said Tredosky, but I meant Crowley. Crowley seems to be their big outside shooter, and I think they're just really trying to patiently work around and get him open for a three.
Eric Gay's been the leading scorer for the Red Devils all year long. They really haven't been able to get him the ball inside.
I don't know how many teams St. Clairsville's faced that has had the size that Cambridge has in there.
And the quickness at the guard position as well. It creates a lot of problems for teams when they come in here.
That's for sure.
Tredosky, the skip pass to Mertz. Back out top, Tomlin. Good defense by the Bobcats. Crowley now on the baseline. Kicks it back out to Mertz. Gay now in the lane. He's got Feld on him, and he wants to think about it. Tredosky back out to Tomlin again.
Well, again, good defense by the Bobcats.
Got to give both teams credit here. St. Clairsville can't get an open look, but they're moving the ball around awfully well. Good defense by the Bobcats as well.
Yeah, now Bobcats are going to settle into a man, shake things up a little bit, cross them over, and see what happens.
Crowley now. Mertz with a long inbounds. Tredosky's got it. That's Mertz now. Gunyon's on him. Tomlin. Crowley now with the basketball, driving, shooting in, missing, rebound tipped up. Eric Gay's got it. Blocked by Tyler Felt. Looked like all ball. He didn't like the call. But Eric Gay will go to the line and he'll shoot too.
Yeah, you know, anytime you block somebody from behind, you really stand a chance of getting called for the foul, whether it's a clean block or not. It's just something that the officials almost do automatically.
First shot by Gay is up. It's good.
See right here, you can see Tyler come up from behind and slap the ball away. And they're going to say he hit him with the body down below. And I don't know that actually happened, but that's what they're going to call.
Second shot by Gay is no good. Ball game's even at 8, 4:06 left in the second quarter. McCartney now. Brandon Todd, Tyler Felt now. Incidentally, that was Tyler's first foul, team second. Gunyon, McCartney. Back out top, Brandon Todd between the circles. Gunyon.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul here on number 5, Eric Gay, holding on to Tyler Felt. Tyler doing a good job of posting up and holding position there, and Gay was trying to get around him.
Gay tried to front him, didn't work out too well.
Yeah, he just kind of grabbed him as he went around.
Gunyon now. Brandon Todd.
One of the things they're trying to do is double team Brandon. It's causing some openings for some other players.
Shot from the baseline's no good. Durbin picks it up for Cambridge. Back out to McCartney. Cambridge continues to dominate on the offensive glass.
Oh, they're dominating all the boards, totally.
Gunyon, Felt, McCartney with the three. It's good.
Yeah, Evans got to take those when they're wide open like that. Evans a good shooter. Can knock him down when he puts it up. He just has to put it up more.
Particularly with the double on Brandon Todd, he's going to get some looks, so he does have to pull the trigger.
Yeah, he and Brian Gunyon both. Brian has taken a couple so far, but he's just got to keep putting them up. He's as we have seen throughout the year, both of these guys are capable of making those three-pointers.
Bobcats lead by 3, 11-8. 3:13 left in the second. Tredosky. Man, boy, he was almost over and back. That was close.
Yeah, if he'd have pulled his foot over and then put it back again, it'd have been done.
Mertz. Tredosky to Crowley. They've tried to work that play a couple times. Hasn't worked one time. Tyler Felt's been right there every time they've tried it.
Yeah, I tell you, they've almost worked it to perfection, but you're right. There's been a little bit of pressure there by by Tyler that's caused the thing to kind of go wide.
Crowley's probably having the same problem that Larison and Feld are having. Don't see too many guys that can get up there with him. Gunyon now on the baseline, driving, shooting, and blocked by Eric Gay. He comes out with the basketball, gets it ahead to Crowley. He slows it down for St. Clairsville.
Crowd here wanting a little call on that, but Brian doing a good job of getting to the hoop. Just wasn't able to finish it.
Mertz now. That's Tomlin with the basketball. Crowley on the baseline against Gunyon. That's a mismatch. Durbin picks off the rebound as Crowley misses a shot. Here comes Brandon Todd. Cross-court pass, McCartney for three.
Got
Yes!
it.
2 for 2 for Evan McCartney. Bobcats have a 14-8 lead. Those shots are big.
Yeah, huge. Bobcats open up, a little bit of a lead here, and they just need to keep playing this defense. Exactly what we've seen in the other two games. St. Clairsville trying to be patient and work things out, and the Bobcats just able to, pry open the door and then work themselves into a lead.
Tomlin now with the basketball. That's Andrew Mertz, number 3, the point guard. Back over to Crowley. Trodowski. Eric Gay with the basketball. They clear a side out for him. He's working on Tyler Felt. Tyler Felt got it. Clean block. And they're going to give it to Cambridge. Boy, that's something.
Yeah, Gay tried to make a little move on him, got Tyler up in the air, but he recovered very nicely and came back and got the block on it. And Evan McCartney and Gay were fighting over it, and Gay knocks it out of bounds. Cambridge ball.
Tyler with 1 foul on him. They're probably hoping to get him out of the game. There's a lob to Felt. A little bit high.
Well, right idea. Just I didn't think Tyler knew who it was for him for sure or what. Just a little miscommunication there, but the right idea.
Crowley with the basketball now for the Red Devils. Mertz. Working on McCartney. Gets it over to Gay. Eric Gay down low to Crowley. He's got Brandon Todd on him. Crowley misses the first shot. Let's see what we've got here.
I think he's going to call Brian Gunyon for backing in underneath. But Gene Ford not happy with the official Bob Montgomery for not calling the first foul.
Yeah, he wanted the charge when Brandon Todd took it on the chin underneath.
Yeah, Crowley just a little bit of a mismatch as far as height is concerned, but I think quickness and everything else, Brandon Todd with the edge. Brandon got it in the jaw a little bit, and he's kind of working that thing around a little bit, trying to loosen it back up again.
Brandon Todd with the basketball. Bobcats have a 14-9 lead. We're under 1 minute in the second quarter of play, so we're closing in on halftime. Only 14-9. Bobcats will hold for one shot. Low-scoring game.
Yeah, we kind of figured that's what it would be. With them being as patient as they are, now with 17 seconds to go, the Bobcats will probably look to do something with it here, and they're probably going to go 1-4 low.
Gunyon back to Brandon Todd, under 10 seconds. Here comes Brandon. 7, 6. Todd working. Back out to McCartney. He'll shoot the three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. That's going to do it.
Yeah, Evan just couldn't get his hands quite on the ball and didn't get his feet quite set enough. But it was a good look, and that's what the Bobcats wanted.
But Evan McCartney's able to drain 2 more, and it gives the Bobcats a 5-point lead at the half. The score, Cambridge 14, St. Clairsville 9. We'll be back with a look at halftime statistics and Ray's stat of the game right after this. We're back at Cambridge High School. Bill Kassler and Bill Kogel with you here. Quick look at halftime statistics. Bill Kogel, not too many points scored in this first half.
No, there's not gonna be a whole lot to say here. There's only 3 players for St. Clairsville that scored any points at all, and that's Eric Gay had 2 points. Andrew Mertz had 3 points, and Sam Crowley had 4 points as well. Had a 3-pointer and a foul shot. For the Bobcats, it's not much different. Levi Larison had a foul shot for 1 point. Brian Gunyon had 2 points. Brandon Todd with 3 points. Tyler Felt with 2, and Evan McCartney hit 2 big 3-pointers for 6 points. And one of the big stats of the evening is I don't know how many people knew it, but last game, Coach Ford had a little accident.
Everybody on this side knew it anyway.
Yeah. I told him it was a good thing we didn't have 2 cameras last week.
Very good thing.
We would have had to put a disclaimer and a little one of those little shadow boxes on because Coach had a little trouble with his pants. So somebody went down to Robert's men's shop tonight and borrowed the rather large pair of pants that Bob has on display down there and brought them up. They hung them up on the wall, and as you saw the sign, it said Coach Mr. Ford's spare pants. So
that's good to have a backup, I'll tell you that right now.
I'll tell you what, the poor guy, speaking of backup, the poor guy has taken a big ribbon over this whole thing all week long. So Gene's a good sport and has taken it well.
All right, the score at halftime is Cambridge 14, St. Clairsville 9. Bill Kogel and I will be back. We'll talk about the stat of the game right after this. We're back at Cambridge High School. Time for a look at Ray's stat of the game. And Bill Kogel, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Ray Sims is a math teacher here at the high school. Ray spent a lot of time, I mean, trust me, a lot of time with the Bobcats program. He does football and basketball stats. Ray's been, if you go into the Bobcat basketball site on the web, he's gone clear back to like 1906 or something like that when the basketball first started here at Cambridge. And
that was when you played, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't feel like I played that long.
Had to throw that in there.
But he's done a great job. He's up, I think, through the 68 or 69 season now, and he's going to work his way right up to the present time. But Ray compiles some stats and keeps track of who holds what records. And with Brandon Todd coming a little closer to breaking some of these records, we have Ray's stat of the week.
Okay, and today it is. There's 2 of them, actually.
Yeah, Brandon is coming into tonight's game had 155 steals, which ties him with Dustin Ford for 2nd place in career steals. Also, he needed 3 steals to pass Jameel Turner at 158 to become the all-time leader in career steals. And being that close at this point in the season, I'm sure it won't take long for Brandon to become the top steals man, or you could say the top thief as far as basketball is concerned here at Cambridge High School.
That's a good thing in basketball.
Oh, absolutely.
Though, so
I mean,
we'll
and you know, it's been so much fun to watch him play and watch him go through things. You know, we said it his freshman year that it was going to be fun watching him play 4 years, and it's hard to believe that we're there, and you know, we're getting into that season where, you know, he's not going to be around much, and it's you know,
also another thing kind of difficult for me to believe is that we will not be in this gymnasium next year.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of, you know, something else we've kind of neglected to mention. I think maybe because we're uncomfortable with it, but Bobcat's going to open up in a new gym next year. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be nice.
Yeah, if you have any memories of this gym and you'd like to catch just one more game,
yes,
better get here quick.
Better get here quick, and better save some of these tapes, I'm telling you.
Evan McCartney with the basketball over to Patrick Byrne. Bobcats open the second half, 14-9. They lead the game. Down low, that's Tyler Felt. Good inlet pass from Brandon Todd. They lead 16-9.
Bobcats done a great job that time on the offensive end of things, moving it around and got the open look inside, which is really what they've been wanting all of this game.
Merch to Crowley. Tredosky back inside to Crowley, and St. Clairsville answers right back. It's 16-11. Nice job by Crowley moving without the ball.
Yeah, again, you know, tit for tat. They came down and it did basically the same thing. I got a good look inside.
Larison's pass is tipped out of bounds. It'll be Cambridge ball.
Yeah, you know, Levi had the shot. He should have just gone up with it, but tried to make a little pass over to Levi Larison, and one of the St. Clairsville players got a hand on the ball.
Pat Byrne takes the inlet from McCartney. Evan hit a couple threes early. Tyler Felt, a reverse layup. Nice job by the junior.
Good job by Tyler Felt, grabbing the ball, getting control of it first, squeezing between 2 defenders and putting the ball up in the hoop.
Quick timeout by Coach Kim Clifford. Excuse me. The score is Cambridge 18, St. Clairsville 12. We'll take a quick break. Back with more right after this. Welcome back to Cambridge High School. Bill Castler and Bill Kogel with you here. Bobcats have an 18-11 lead. Quick timeout by Coach Clifford. He must have seen something he didn't like, Bill.
Yeah, the Bobcats both times down the floor in the offensive set, that the first 2 opening sets in the second half were able to get get the ball inside to Tyler Felt fairly easily, and that's not something that I'm sure Coach Clifford wants to see.
Eric Gay gets it in. That's Mertz with the basketball. Tredosky, Crowley. That's Tomlin. Tomlin works it down low, knocked away by Larison, but Tredosky picks it back up again for the Devils. Gay now. He's double teamed down low. Gets it back out to Tredosky. Good discipline on defense by the Cats that time. Tredosky works on Larison. Oh, here comes Tyler Felt with the steal. Tyler's up. Nice job.
Good job by Tyler Felt to get, not only on the steal for the Bobcats, but then coming down and making a nice athletic move.
6 points. Not many big men can handle the ball like that.
Yeah, I'll tell you, both of our big men are good at handling the ball.
Red Devils work it down to the baseline. That's Sam Crowley. Works it out to Tomlin again. Tomlin kicks it back outside. Tredosky. Bobcats doing a nice job extending their defense. There's Eric Gay now.
I'll tell you, St. Clairsville's doing a good job of running off their picks and trying to create open passing lanes as they take their man off the picks, trying to get an opening down the middle.
Bobcats doing an excellent job on defense as well. You've got to give them a lot of credit. St. Clairsville's running the offense really, really well, but they're not getting any looks, Bill.
No, they're not. They got that one the first time down and really haven't seen anything since.
Ball's knocked out of bounds. It is St. Clairsville basketball. Red Devils take it in. Gay kicks it into Crowley. Crowley outside the circle, gets it down low on the baseline to Gay. Back to Crowley, long shot from the corner, it's good. That's three.
Nice little inside-outside that time by St. Clairsville. They, passed the ball in and right back out to Crowley again. And Evan McCartney had come down to help out and left it wide open.
Nice pass in the lane. Brandon Todd to Larison. Levi can't convert the little jump shot though. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Red Devil basketball.
Evan McCartney going to get called for the foul, and Evan just going strong after the ball, and unfortunately climbed up over the back.
That's two on Evan McCartney, team's first here in the second half. Sam Crowley with the basketball for St. Clairsville. Gay to Mertz. Mertz between the circles, reverses his dribble now. Brandon Todd in the corner, Crowley. Crowley works the baseline, nice turn. He's got 2 points. It's going to count, and he's going to go to the foul line and shoot for three.
They're going to call Evan McCartney for a foul, and Brian Gagnon is going to come in for him. That's Evan's third foul, and I believe the second foul on the team for the half already.
So Gunyon will come in, and Crowley will shoot for the traditional three-point play. Bobcats lead 20-16 with 5 minutes left in the third. Shot is good. It's a 20-17 lead. So the Bobcats open up. Defense does a real nice job early. They get a couple of early baskets, but St. Clairsville comes right back, Bill.
Yeah, they're they're not going to give up. Nobody's going to do that when they come in here because everybody wants to do well when they come into the Cats lair.
Long three-pointer by Brandon Todd. How do you stop that?
That's something we need to see early here in the second half. Brandon heat up a little bit. Not really getting that many looks in the first half, but not really draining many either.
Crowley back to Gay now. Eric Gay, leading scorer for the Red Devils. Been kind of quiet tonight in the scoring column, but he's done a lot of the little things, Bill.
Yeah, he sure has. Again, just a good, solid basketball team. Not much in the way of physical talent, I don't believe, compared to the Bobcats, but as long as they can keep getting those off, look out.
Sam Crowley with another three-pointer. He's got the hot hand tonight. Bobcats lead by 3, 23-20. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Mertz. It'll be Cambridge basketball.
Mertz.
Patrick Byrne gets it in. That's Brandon Todd. Byrne now with the basketball. Pat kicks it back out. Gunyon. Brandon Todd for three. Shots in and out. Rebound. Cambridge. Gunyon's up. Can't get it to go. Crowley has the rebound for St. Clairsville. Here come the Red Devils. Tomlin back out to Mertz. They slow the pace up once again. 3:41 left in the third. Bobcats by 3 points. 23-20. Got a whistle. Let's see what the call is. Brandon Todd picks up a quick personal foul, and Coach Ford wants to talk things over.
Yeah, it's Brandon's second foul. It's going to be a full timeout.
We're going to take a quick break. The score, Cambridge 23, St. Clairsville 20. Back with more from Cambridge High School right after this. We're back at Cambridge High School. The Bobcats have a 3-point lead, 23-20, 3:35 left in the third quarter here against St. Clairsville. Mertz with the basketball, working on Brandon Todd. Top of the key, that's Eric Gay. Gay looks for some cutters. Now he throws it back out to Tredosky.
Yeah, Bobcats done a good job of defending against the backdoor cuts.
Tomlin now has the ball, top of the key. Works it to Mertz again. Gay. Tomlin now in the corner. Crowley has 15 points on the night, Bill. He really has had the odd hand for St. Clairsville.
Yeah, he scored all but 5 of their points so far, and you just cannot let him have an open look. And right now, Brian Gunnion's on him.
And consider the fact that Mertz hit the first 3-point of the game for St. Clairsville, so
right.
he's had the bulk of the offense since just about the first possession.
The Bobcats, Coach Ford's just changing up the defense a little bit.
And Coach Clifford doesn't like what he sees, so he just holds the ball.
Yeah, he's got to make the Bobcats come out and play him. They're back in that 2-3 trapping zone or switching zone.
Mertz now. Kicks it out, that's Crowley. Back to Mertz. Tredosky to Mertz. 2:10 left in the third. Gay, back to Tredosky. Skip pass, that's Mertz. The long 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, Gunnion's got it.
Good leap by Brian Gunnion that time to get up to that board.
Brandon Todd, they double team him outside the circle. Patrick Byrne now, back to Todd. Gunnion, he takes a look at the 3, doesn't like what he sees. Now he pulls it down, skip pass across, that's Byrne. Down low, Larison in the lane. Levi, nice look over to Tyler Felt, it's good.
Yeah, a lot better job that time by Levi, making a nice strong move to the hoop, which just opened it up for Tyler and doing a good job of recognizing it that time and getting the ball to him.
8 points for Tyler Felt in the corner, that's Crowley. Long 3-pointer, that's short. Here come the Cats.
I don't think that's what Coach Force wanted on the defensive side of things that time.
Brandon Todd gets it on the arm from Chris Tomlin. That's only the second team foul, I believe, for St. Clairsville here in the second half, so no trouble there. Brandon Todd with the basketball for Cambridge now. Byrne works it back out to Gunnion, to Todd. The long 3, the lob inside to Larison is up, no good. He's pushed by Eric Gay.
Yeah, Eric Gay had no other recourse, really, just a strong foul to make sure he doesn't make the basket, but positioned all the way that time, and a good recognition that time to get the ball into Levi for the open look.
Larison comes in a strong free throw shooter, 78% on the year. First shot up by the senior is good. So the Bobcats extend that lead, 26-20. Second shot by Larison, 1:10 left in the third. Ball's up, it's good.
Yeah, Bobcats open up a 7-point lead here, playing some strong defense. Coach Clifford held the ball and pulled the Bobcats into a defensive set we saw a lot of in the first half, and it's working real well for the Bobcats right now.
Steal by Patrick Byrne, ahead to Brandon Todd. Shots up, it's good, count it. Mertz picks up the personal foul. How many times have we seen that this year, Bill?
I tell you, he is so good, not only at getting the ball down the court, but making an athletic move when he's fouled. I mean, it's just tremendous how many times, he can put that ball up into the hoop from the weirdest positions. And this is one you'll see here. Here's Pat after the steal. Good steal by Pat up to Brandon. And so he just got that step. He gets hammered across the arms, but keeps his head up right to the hoop and never gives up on it and is able to lay it in. But that's just athleticism by a very gifted young man.
Good coaching, too. A nice transition by the Bobcats that time.
Yeah, Bobcats have a chance to open up a 10-point lead, and maybe the biggest lead of the night for them. And they've just have done a great job of, picking up the defensive intensity when Coach Clifford just kind of held the ball and thought, well, let's make them do something a little different defensively. And Fortunately for the Bobcats, they've really hustled it through it all and really have done a nice job and have been able to make a couple nice steals.
Brandon Todd shooting for the traditional three-point play. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by Todd. Ball's up. Off the front of the rim, got that good shooter's roll, but it did not go down, so it's still 29-20. Here comes Tomlin for St. Clairsville. Crowley. Pass over to Mertz now. Crowley once again. 15 points for the big man for the Red Devils tonight. Tomlin.
Bobcats really doing a good job of pushing the offense out beyond the perimeter for St. Clairsville and not giving them anything out there.
Prodowski skip pass over to Tomlin to Crowley, back out to Mertz again. Once again, good patience by the Red Devils.
And good defense by the Bobcats. They're just not allowing them to penetrate whatsoever.
And here's who St. Clairsville is, too. They're a patient basketball team. This is their personality. So they're going to stick with their game. Skip pass, Prodowski. The shot. Can't get it to go down. That's it. The end of the third quarter.
And a great job by the Bobcats on defense to not really give St. Clairsville much of a good look.
Cambridge extends the lead. It's 9 points now, the score. Cambridge 29, St. Clairsville 20. Back with more right after this. Welcome back to Cambridge High School. The Bobcats have extended their lead. It's 29-20, a real good third quarter for Coach Gene Ford's Cats.
Yeah, they did a great job. They changed their defensive set, kind of had their hand forced by St. Clairsville, and they really stepped up the intensity and have done a great job of pushing that offense out. And Cambridge another turnover right here.
Another steal for Brandon Todd, ahead to Gunyon. Nice layup. He looked back for Patrick Byrne. Got St. Clairsville thinking about Pat and slipped it right ahead to Gunyon.
I'll tell you, Brandon's coming up on Jameel Turner in the assist department too, so that's something else we need to keep an eye on.
Straight ahead to Gunyon. No good. Foul called before that though, so it wouldn't have counted anyway.
Yeah, that time just kind of a frustration foul, probably more than anything else on Tomlin. He picks up his third foul. Fourth team foul is number 32, Brian Lewis, is going to check in now, and Tomlin's going to take a seat.
A little bit bigger lineup now for Coach Clifford. Todd with the basketball inside. Larison. Nice job by Levi in the lane.
And a great pass that time as Levi was cutting down the lane. Great look that time.
Mertz now. Crowley. Prodowski now. Prodowski works. Skip pass over to Mertz. A long three by Mertz. Off the front of the rim, no good. Gay with the rebound. Ball's up. It's good.
Going to call Brian Gunyon that time with a foul on the putback, and this is going to give Gay a chance to make a three-point play.
Cambridge has done an outstanding job rebounding tonight, but that time Eric Gay slips back inside and makes Cambridge pay for it.
Yeah, he did a good job of finding the only open spot for him to come in there, and the ball came right back to him, and did a good job of putting it up strong, taking the foul and making the hoop.
Gay cuts the Cambridge lead to 10. It's 33-23. Gunyon with the basketball now for the Bobcats. Patrick Byrne down low. Larison can't handle the pass. Picked up by Prodowski. He rolls on the sideline, so it will be Cambridge ball.
Okay, good, really, it was a good try by Pat to squeeze that ball in there. Just didn't quite get it, but both teams scrambling hard after the ball, and it was a good choice, or a good call that time by the official. Was Prodowski fell on the sideline while he was handling the ball.
Pat Byrne now. Gunyon, the long three by Gunyon. In and out, no good. Nice rebound by Tyler Felt. Ball's up, and they're going to get Mertz with a foul.
I'll tell you, Cambridge all night long, Bill, has just absolutely dominated on the offensive boards. I mean, just killed so far St. Clairsville on the offensive side of these things. It just got many, many looks.
Feld will shoot two. Ball's up by Tyler. It's good. Second shot now. Bobcats lead 34-23. Ball's up. In and out. Rebound Crowley for St. Clairsville. Here come the Devils. Crowley now to Mertz. Mertz driving down in the lane, kicks it back out. Tverdovsky thinks about it, doesn't like what he sees, back out to Mertz. Crowley, the long three off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. Larison comes down with it. Levi kicks it ahead. Pat Byrne now. Brandon Todd on the baseline. The three, no. Yes, it's good.
Oh, yeah.
Only 2 points though.
Yeah, he just drained a little 15-footer there.
12 points for Brandon Todd.
We got to get a timeout now by Coach Clifford. He's going to take a full timeout here.
6:04 left in the fourth quarter. Bobcats have a 13-point lead, 36-23. Bobcats in transition tonight have really hurt the Red Devils, Bill.
Yeah, they sure have. Been able to move the ball right down the floor. You know, they've done a good job coming out here midway through the third quarter. They, like I said, they changed things around a little bit defensively. Had their hand forced by Coach Clifford, and have done a good job of pushing the offense out away from the perimeter and not allowing much of a penetration opportunities whatsoever. And you know, we're seeing that Crowley is a little cool now. He's kind of cooled off things a little bit. That last shot he took was a great shot, wide open, but he wasn't able to knock it down. And that's one of those
NBA three, really.
Yeah.
He was about 2 or 3 steps off the line
That's
there.
one of those shots too. You just can't imagine how that thing stays out. It's you know, blumps, and it just you know, it just maybe a little bit too much spin or something on the ball. But this kid can shoot the ball rather well, and Bobcats just going to have to keep up the intensity here as they start to open up a little bit of a lead.
Mertz brings the ball up now for St. Clairsville. Tverdovsky between the circles to Mertz. Mertz will shoot the three. No good. Rebound, Patrick Byrne.
Good job by Pat Byrne on the board.
Pat brings it up ahead. Brandon Todd, he takes a look at the three. Now he works the dribble. Oh, nice pass to Levi. He was waiting for the shot. Ball kicks off Larison. Crowley comes up with it for the Devils.
Levi turned around to box out and thought Brandon was putting the ball in. Hit right off the back of Levi's head and right into the hands of the St. Clairsville player.
Andrew Mertz for three, and that cuts the Cambridge lead to 10. It's 36-26. Here comes Gunyon for the Cats. Patrick Byrne now. Back out Brandon Todd. Gunyon down low. Larison turning, shooting, and gets the roll. It's good.
Again, good movement by the Bobcats that time to be able to get the inside pass, and there's not a whole lot that St. Clairsville can do to stop that. So I think that's what Coach Ford's wanting to look at here.
Crowley now. Gunyon's out on him. Tverdovsky. Haven't seen too many shots out of Red Devils besides Gay, Mertz, and Crowley. They've been the only three really put the ball up. Now Lewis gets his first touch of the night. Brandon Todd's on him. Tverdovsky driving, kicks it over to Crowley. Good defense once again by the Bobcats.
Yeah, Pat Byrne doing a good job making sure Crowley's not open. Oh, look at that nice shot.
Steal by Larison. Coast to coast jam. There's an exclamation point for you.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was a well-deserved jam right there. There's going to be a timeout here called by Coach Clifford. Well-deserved jam. Levi did a good job of stealing the ball. He's been waiting for one of those all season long, and he's got his opportunity that time.
He finally found one, and I'll tell you something right now. He got all that one too. He drained it.
Yeah, that was a good play by Levi all the way around. It's exactly what he wanted. Here it is with the steal, doing a great job defensively, and just going down, getting the open two-hand jam. Like I say, he's been waiting that all year long.
I'm glad we got a second look at that one. Levi will be happy about that.
Yeah, I bet the tape machine will be rolling.
4:15 left in the fourth. Bobcats now with a 14-point lead. It's 40-26. Cambridge starting to dominate this game, and Bill, Bobcats extending their defense. Less and less good look for the Red Devils.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I'll tell you what, that jam just pumped this crowd up a little bit. They've been sitting on their hands all night because there's not been a whole lot of action in this game with St. Clairsville holding the ball. But give credit to Levi Larison for pumping them up there, not only on the jam, but on the steal as well. Great job.
Tomlin, Tverdovsky. Back outside, Tomlin again. Tverdovsky between the circles. He's looking for some help. Kicks it over now. That's Tomlin. Tverdovsky will shoot the three. No good. Rebound fought for. Gunyon tips it back out ahead to Brandon Todd. Here comes Brandon. Brandon driving. Tries to dish the ball off. Tipped away. Larison's got it. Runs into the lane. Knocked away. And let's see what the call is.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a foul on...
That's Eric Gay, I think.
I didn't... Okay, yeah.
That is Eric Gay. I'm pretty sure yes. That's his third foul now.
16th foul in St. Clairsville. Levi, again, very good foul shooter.
Got the first one to go. 41-26.
Levi's shooting 78% on the year, Bill, and he has to be up in his percentage this game tonight.
One more shot for Levi. Ball's up, and it's good. 42-26. One more foul, and the Bobcats are in the bonus. Mertz now for the Devils. Tomlin outside the circle, works it down to Crowley. Good defense by the Cats. Gay will shoot the three. Now he pulls it up, drives into the lane. Ball's up, no good. Rebound fought for, and Larison comes up with it.
Good outlet pass, too, by Levi that time. Nice little bounce pass look.
Brandon Todd works it over to Larison on the baseline. Levi back out. Patrick Byrne. Byrne works the basketball against Prodosky. A couple of sophomores battling each other. Gunyon. Byrne down low. Felt. Larison from the foul line. Ball's up. No good. Gunyon with a rebound. It's good.
Oh, wait a Gunny right there, baby. I'm telling you. Brian Gunyon right there for the offensive putback and doing a good job of catching and putting it back up without ever coming down.
2:48 left in the game. 44-26 Bobcats.
Another good athletic young man.
Tomlin now. Back out there at Gay. Tomlin. Prodosky. Prodosky looks at Coach Clifford now. Kicks it over to Tomlin to Gay. Long shot by Tomlin. That's a little short. Ball hits the top of the backboard. And that'll turn the ball over to Cambridge.
That's live and die by the three. And right now, St. Clairsville's dying by it. They're just running into a cold streak. But I think, again, you have to credit the Bobcat defense for causing part of that.
Devils came in here. I think Coach Clifford knew they were outmatched a little bit, but a good game plan. Got to give him a lot of credit. He had his kids well prepared for this.
Yeah, and the only way they're going to win was to slow it down and make some outside shots.
Brandon Todd now down low. Larison, two more.
I don't know how many assists that is for Brandon tonight, but he's got to be coming close.
And I'll tell you what, he's got to have the steals record too, because he's got a bunch of those. Here comes Brandon Todd. And they're going to get Mertz with a personal foul. He doesn't like the call, but it's a good one.
Say Levi Larison's played his heart out here in the second half particular. Got 13 points right now and just has played some tremendous basketball for the Bobcats.
Todd now. He'll shoot the 1-and-1. That's the fourth foul on Mertz. Ball's up by Brandon. Misses the first one. Felt with the rebound for Cambridge. Gunyon back to Todd again. So the Bobcats will set the offense. Here they go. Inside to Felt. He shuffled the feet while he was bobbling the basketball. St. Clairsville ball.
Yeah, good pass that time. Tyler just not quite ready for it when it came in and just bobbled a little bit. And as he did, he was kind of running after it. So, but I'll tell you what, another thing you got to give credit to tonight is Tyler Felt just shut the middle down here along with Levi Larison.
Long three by Mertz, and that breaks a long St. Clairsville dry streak. 46-29 Bobcats. 25 left in the ball game. Byrne now. Patrick works it down to Tyler Felt. Tyler, nice pass to Gunyon, goes off his knee and out of bounds. It'll be St. Clairsville ball.
That was a good look by Tyler that time, and just a little bit low, and Gunny quite not ready for it. And Todd's going to take it, well-deserved hand here as he comes out, as is Brian Gunyon.
Clint Jones and Chris Kerr check in for the Bobcats.
The two senior Bobcats sitting on the floor getting a little playing time.
Mertz, another long three-pointer. Ball's up, no good. Rebound fought for. Felt's got it. Outlets it to Levi Larison. Ahead to Jones. Back to Larison. Nice pass.
Good job by Clint Jones that time to see that Levi was wide open and tried to get the ball back to him. And
that's a well-coached ball player right there. You got to say something right now for Clint Jones. You know he wants the 2 points. He's a senior, but he knew he.
So Clint's. You're right. Clint's going to do what. He's a team player. He's going to do what's good for the team. And
Levi was open, kicked it right back to him. Tyler Felt takes a seat. Doug Lanzer checks in.
Tyler Felt played a heck of a ball game tonight. Defensively, absolutely shut down the middle. on St. Clairsville.
Larison's ball's up. It's good.
You can see right here where Clint gets the ball. Nice little look. Bounce pass to Levi. Levi tried to go up. I think he was going to put another one down. Kind of raised the roof a little bit, but he was fouled pretty hard there by Gay, and Levi going to make both of these foul shots.
Kyle Donnelly checks in for the Bobcats.
And so is Brandon Durbin going to come in for Levi Larison. Levi, heck of a ball game tonight by Levi Larison.
That'll just about clear the bench for Cambridge. Timeout now by the Red Devils. Bobcats with a big lead, 48-29.
Levi Larison going to check out with 15 points, and like I said, just played a heck of a second half here, as did all the Bobcats. Geez, you can't say enough about the defense. They just absolutely pushed St. Clairsville away from the hole and will not let them back in it again. And you know, just a great defensive effort all the way around. Good
game plan by Coach Kim Clifford, but I'll tell you what, you've got to give the Bobcats a lot of credit. They were just as patient as the Devils were.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they did everything they had to do to get, you know, to get the looks that they needed, and they did a good job of working the ball inside. When they had the outside shots, they hit it. Evan McCartney hit a couple threes. Brandon Todd, you know, Brandon eventually at some point in the basketball game is going to heat up and hit some outside shots.
1 minute left, and they've cleared the bench now. Here's Vincenzo for the Red Devils. In the corner, number 24, Josh Graham. Vincenzo now kicks it back outside. That's number 4, John Perkins loses the ball ahead. Lanzer with the ball off the rim, and good.
Good, strong move by Doug Lanzer that time, as they were able to get a hand on the ball, but Doug just went right through it and was able to put it up.
Long three by Vincenzo.
Oh.
Rebound. Chris Kerr had it.
Yeah, Chris.
Off his leg, out of bounds.
Actually, I think he dribbled it right off of Clint Jones's the back of his feet.
It'll be St. Clairsville ball, number 24, Josh Graham, to take it out of bounds.
Coach Ford's going to call a timeout here.
A little bit of a correction. Gotta like this. I'll tell you something right now. Coach Ford got a second unit on the floor, but he's going to work with these kids. He never stops coaching.
Coach Ford pointing down here at the end of the floor. He's wanting something done. Officials having a little discussion with one of the Bobcat faithful down there. And they're laughing, so it ought to be all right.
It'll be St. Clairsville ball out of bounds. Bobcats lead 50-29. 32 seconds left in the ball game. Josh Graham to take it out for the Devils. Ball's in. Vincenzo's got it for St. Clairsville. Vincenzo in the corner. Long shot by number 21. That's Adam Lewis. No good. Rebound. Here comes Cambridge. Clint Jones now. Back outside Lanzer. Durbin, the long three by Brandon. Off the rim, no good. Lanzer with a rebound. Ball's up. It's no good. Rebound Doug Lanzer, but I think he was on the back.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Coach Ford's not liking this. That was a good hustle by Doug coming in there to get the board, but I'll tell you, you know, I thought that was just a good offensive rebound again by Doug.
Vincenzo now driving, shooting, missing, rebound underneath. That's number 4 Perkins, can't get it to go. Another shot by the Red Devils, not enough. End of the basketball game, Bill Kogel, and the second half completely dominated by the Cambridge Bobcats.
Yeah, it sure was. You know, they started out with that third quarter with a great defensive effort, and it just kind of went on from there. And really just a little bit too much for St. Clairsville. I think on the physical and the talent, it just was something that they couldn't handle for us tonight. And you know, credit the Bobcats all the way around for picking up the intensity. Yeah, especially here in the second half, because I think St. Clairsville, you know, I think they felt like they could play with them here in the first half, and they did a good job. And you know, just like I say, give credit to the Bobcats coming out here in the second half and picking up their intensity all the way around. So.
All right, we're going to take a break. The final score once again is Cambridge 50, St. Clairsville 29. We'll be back with a look at final statistics right after this. We're back at Cambridge High School. The Bobcats dominating the second half of play here tonight against St. Clairsville. They outscore the Red Devils 36-20 on their way to a 50-29 win. Bill Kogel, in the third quarter, it looked like this might be a close game, but the Cambridge defense, their intensity picked up. St. Clairsville couldn't stay with the Cats, and it's a runaway.
Yeah, you know, that it was close. Coach Clifford didn't like the defense that the Bobcats were in, so he just held the ball out there, made them change it up, and when they did, it ended up being not necessarily a mistake, but it ended up being in the Bobcats' favor. They just picked up their defensive intensity, were able to make some steals as I think it just got to the point where St. Clairsville just couldn't hang any longer, and we just did some good things. Just were able to pick the ball off, create a couple things for ourselves on some fast breaks, and then got into the offensive set and were able to do some good things there as well, as they were able to get the look inside. And Levi Larison and Tyler Felt, both of them having a fairly decent night, and especially on the defensive end of things. Tyler Felt just shut down whatever they could try to get on the inside.
Yeah,
He might have had two
Gay,
looks.
the leading scorer, Eric Gay. I don't know how many points he had on the night. It wasn't a whole lot. I'll tell you something right now. I mean, he was completely shut down. I mean, he was out of his game.
Yeah, I mean, there's just, our two big guys are so athletic and so quick that there just was nothing there for him. And give a lot of credit there. They did a good job of just closing it up and forcing everything to the outside. And then the guards did a tremendous job just pushing and just kept pushing the ball out further and further from the perimeter. And they just didn't give St. Clairsville much to see.
Yeah, it started out, it looked like the Red Devils had a good game plan. They worked the ball real patiently. They got some good looks early on. But as Cambridge extended their defense, it got tougher and tougher all night long for the Red Devils. Let's take a quick look at the final stats.
Here, and it's not going to take long for St. Clairsville because we only had 3 players scored at halftime. Well, we still only have 3 players scored. Eric Gay had 2 points. Andrew Mertz heated up there a little bit toward the end of the second half. Ended up coming in with 12 points. And Sam Crowley, and he was hot all night long, and we just did a better job of trying not to let him have any open looks toward the second half, and he ends up with 15 points. But again, it could have been a lot worse, but the Bobcats did a good job of keeping him really in check and not giving him too many open looks.
Good shot of our #1 camera woman, Amy Stillion there.
Yeah, it's good to see Amy back in the crew.
Statistician Diana McMahon leaning out of the booth as well.
Yeah, it's good to see.
There's our #2 cameraman, Jeremy Nicholson. He's on the floor, does a fine job. We enjoy these 2 camera shoots that we get, and we enjoy the replays we get from the truck as well.
Let me tell you, this has been a lot of fun doing this, especially with the instant replay and everything. So I'm glad we're doing it.
All right, let's take a look at the Bobcats statistics.
For the Bobcats, Pat Byrne ended up with 2 points, doing a nice defensive job. Doug Lanzer ended up with 2 points late, almost had another 2. Brian Gunyon came in, did a great job defensively, ended up with 4 points. You have Evan McCartney, a couple big threes there in the second quarter. Evan ends up with 6 points. Tyler Felt worked hard inside all night long, great rebounds and everything else to keep himself going, ends up with 9 points. Brandon Todd ends up with 12 points for the ball game, but I'll tell you something else. Brandon, some of the things he did tonight just were amazing. I know he had a few steals to get himself closer to the steals record. Had a couple, I'm sure he got past Dustin Ford tonight, but they put him on second place for the all-time steals.
I think he only needed 3 more after that to pass Jameel Turner as well. So good chance he got those as well.
Yeah, and we'll get with Ray Sims and know that next week or next game for you for sure. But Brandon ends up with 12 points, but did so many other things tonight that helped out this ball club. And then you end up with Levi Larison with 15 points. And I'll tell you something right now, Levi played a heck of a ball game, in particular here in the second half. And that steal and dunk just kind of brought the house down and got everybody's blood flowing again in an otherwise kind of a sleepy game. So good job all the way around. Bill, one more statistic that we really need to look at is rebounds. Bobcats just out-rebounded St. Clairsville tonight, a gazillion to whatever.
Are those official stats or?
Yeah, these are very unofficial. They had 7 offensive looks at the halftime, and they ended up with 12 altogether. And that's they converted over half of those for sure. And that's just tremendous rebounding. And you just can't say enough about the job that the two big guys, along with, Pat Byrne did a good job on the boards, especially in the first quarter and the third quarter, and so did Brian Gunyon came down with a couple. So, give a lot of credit to the Bobcats all the way around. Just played a good basketball game all the way around. When you figure St. Clairsville slowed this thing down, they were still able to score 50 points in the ball game.
Absolutely. Something to look forward to next week. Bobcats only have one game, but it's a very, very big one. It'll be right here in the Cats Lair, January 17th. That is next Friday. The new Philadelphia Quakers come to town, and that game will be for the lead in the ECOL.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. Bobcats got a little bit embarrassed playing in Philly up there. Did not play well at all. Really, both teams off the reserve and the varsity as well did not play well up there, and it's something that they're going to have to think about. And it's a little payback time. So when New Philly comes in, your Bobcats going to have to be ready, and they're going to have to geared up a notch and see if they can't knock New Philly off for the first time this year in the ECOL play.
All right. Got New Philly to look forward to next Friday. Want to thank all of our sponsors tonight, though. Cambridge IGA, Cambridge Savings Bank, Southeastern Med, Kogel's Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Scott Bennett Real Estate, Bundy Law Funeral Home, and Cambridge Physical Therapy. Want to thank Amy Stillion, our #1 camerawoman. Want to thank Jeremy Nicholson down on the floor, our #2 cameraman. Want to thank you, Bill Kogel, providing the color tonight. I'm Bill Castler. The final score once again from Cambridge High School. It's the Cambridge Bobcats 50 and the St. Clairsville Red Devils 29.
Thanks for watching Cambridge Boys Basketball. Cambridge Boys Basketball is sponsored all season long by IGA, Cambridge Savings Bank, Southeastern Ohio Regional Medical Center, Kogel's Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Scott Bennett Real Estate, Bundy Law Funeral Home, and Cambridge Physical Therapy Center. Have a great night.